A good day to all my subscribers and active Nigerian citizens. Thank you for joining me once again. This is Naija Unfiltered with Charlie. Here I talk about politics that affect the lives of Nigerians on a daily basis. If you're joining us for the very first time, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe. That Allah subscribe. Biko subscribe. Ejo subscribe. Please subscribe. Thank you. It is no longer news that the Nigerian government is currently running a one-party system. And we know how dangerous and how bad that can be. We've seen the president Bola Ahmed Tinubu in recent time boasting of turning the whole governors into APC, or rather making them move into APC via incentives and all that. And we've also heard in the recent video, Godswill Akpabio, the Senate president, say they started the House with over 50 opposition members, and right now they can boast that only just about 5 persons are in the opposition sector. And it is for them, it is a thing of joy, but for Nigerians it is a shame, because we know that these guys are people that work, rather people that work with impunity. The fact that there's nobody to checkmate them gives them pleasure. The opposition should serve as the voice of the masses, especially in a government where they don't care. If it was a very good government, you'd be like, oh yeah, no problem. But this one, the APC-led government, since the inception, since they came into power, from Buhari till now, we've not drank water and drop cup. Yes, it's that bad. We've retrogressed in all sectors, and now we saw governors moving into APC. We've seen legislators. It's now a question of, is there a future for the Nigerian people? Who would speak for us? Because when you vote certain persons to go and represent you in the House, and they go there, they don't represent your interest. Rather, they go there and be singing on your mandate we shall stand. They go there and collect boxes for themselves. But it's also good that beating has started to happen across the federation. We'll start beating them 1-1. But there is a bit of updates right now. In as much as we don't have much opposition, the guys that are still left, I mean the likes of Peter Obi, Atiku, El-Rufai, and others that are still left in the opposition, have come together to say enough is enough, and no to the rubbish that's about to happen to Nigerians. Quickly before we continue, let's watch the video.
Wrong. Now our demands. The National Opposition Movement demands: 1. The immediate suspension of the tax plan's takeoff date. 2. National consultation involving labor, civil society, SMEs, professionals, and state governments. 3. Explicit social protection guarantees tied to any tax reform. 4. A focus on taxing luxury, excess profits, monopolies, and corruption, not poverty. 5. Strong legal safeguards to protect taxpayers' rights. Nigeria does not suffer from low taxation. Nigeria suffers from wastes, corruption, mismanagement, and policy arrogance. You do not fix government failure by billing the victims. We stand with Nigerian workers, traders, professionals, and small businesses. We will resist any policy that punishes the poor to excuse leadership failures. If this tax plan is forced through without suspension and consultations, the government will be fully responsible for the social and economic consequences. This is not a threat. It's a warning grounded in reality. Nigeria is hurting, and the suffering Nigerians have limits. Let us warn President Tinubu and his enforcers.
Yes, that's right. That's a video of the National Opposition Movement, ably represented by, you could see the like of Aisha Yusuf, you could see Okonkwo there, Andy Okonkwo, you could see, not Andy, sorry, I call it by his movie name, sorry, Kenneth Okonkwo, rather. Kenneth Okonkwo. You could see other people that represent the parties that come from, ADC, PDP, and the likes. Their demands were clear. Their demands were reasonable. Their demands were the demands of Nigerians, which was basically extend the takeoff date for the tax plan. Extend it because this thing is not making sense. January 1st is in a couple of days. Today is 21, I'll be 20. In the next 10 days now, we'll be seeing the new tax reform take place. Meanwhile, there's no proper sensitization. Some people don't even understand the concept of what's going on. And this same week, we saw that a House member representing Sokoto, Dasuki, claimed that the this was altered. So what are we working with? The altered one or the original one that was passed into law by the legislator? That is how bad the thing is. And I love the fact that their demands are clear. If you don't do it, then whatever you see, so be it. The Nigerians are ready to enter the street at this point in time. We've had enough. At what point will you people stop this thing? At what point, for God's sake? I don't know. Calling the 11th Assembly the worst that has happened to Nigeria, it might even be an understatement. In the next 50 years, there shouldn't be an assembly as bad as this. It is that bad. Go into APC, it's a safe haven for you. Leave the APC, automatically you are being witch hunted. It is that bad. Nobody's talking about doing the right thing. They are just there to siphon money for themselves. And that is why, right now, yes, the likes of Malami that is currently being held by the EFCC, I'm not angry. I feel like, yes, all men should be like accountable for whatever they did during their time in governance. But I hate selective outrage. I hate selective criticism. I hate selective fighting of corruption. It does not show that we are fighting corruption whatsoever. We are only trying to give kudos to corruption because we have the likes of Yaya Bello still working freely. You could see him up and down. He still has a case in the EFCC. Nothing has happened to him. But the moment Malami jumped ship from the APC to ADC, he was witch hunted. No doubt, Malami has about 7 count charges with the EFCC. Hold him accountable, yes. But why would you do it the moment he left the APC? That is the question. So are you saying, what narrative are you painting? That the thieves should move into the APC and their sins are forgiven? Is that what we are trying to do here? So governors should still, as long as they are in the APC, they are free to go. Then why set up the FCC? Why set up the ICPC? Why waste our time? Why waste taxpayers' money? Just keep doing what you're doing there. There was a recent a protest by. Let's even go this way. This is Malami before and after. Listen to watch this video.
Rana ce muhimmiya na mai suwama jam'iyyar APC.
Now that was Malami's 2023 campaign for Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Kebbi State. They were lovebirds. He left APC, I think July this year, and went to ADC. Now this is what's happening right now. Being held by the EFCC just for jumping ship. And now this is the video rather this is the protest by his people. Watch this video. people are saying, free our brother, free our son, free our father. Like that, like that, like that. I've said it countless times. So does it mean, as at the time when Malami was in the APC, he was a saint? He had not committed those crimes. Let's quickly even go through the charges. A $346.2 million Abacha loot recovered from Switzerland was among the money he couldn't explain for. Number two, 4 billion borrowers fund from the CBN. A shady 16.9 million legal fees to recover the 321 million Abacha loot. A mysterious $496 million payout to a global steel year after it had waived all claims. 5. Looking at this is not even naira, this is in dollars. So it's a lot of money. But my concern is these things were in the public domain when he was in the APC and nothing was done about it. Why was it immediately he left that you could start working on it? It shows one thing. It shows you are not fighting corruption. Rather, you are encouraging it. It shows come to APC for your safe haven. And that was why we saw Ngige. The moment he was just granted bail, he ran to the caucus meeting. Nigerians, we have to fight to get our country back. These people in the helms of affairs, they are not there for our personal gain, for our collective gain. Nah. Personal gain, that's what they're there for. Please, we have to come outside to vote. It might sound bad. Yes, a lot of Nigerians have given up. I was in that category when I made certain comments like, I don't think I'll ever waste my time going to vote again. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense when you get angry. But there is nothing we can do rather than voting and trying to stand by that our vote. Because if not, bro, the way they are going, they would milk us dry, milk Nigeria dry. And at that point in time, even the Messiah cannot save Nigeria. That is my fear. So that's why I still say the 2027 election is a make or mark situation for Nigeria. Any other 4 more years that the APC gets, we are done for. We can't recover with a Messiah for 16 years straight. We can't recover if we have a good president for another 16 years. If the APC continues the next election, please, so come out in your numbers and let's do magic. Let us fight for our right at this point in time. I think that's where I'll be drawing the curtain for this production. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. As you do so, I would always try to bring for you more trending news, undiluted, unfiltered, and how you love it. Thank you.